Hi friends, welcome to Hip Kit Club Scrapfest 2024. I'm Francesca and I'm super excited and happy to have you in my mini class. Thank you so much for joining me, and today I'm making a stitched mini album with acetate cover. For this project I used April 2024 exclusive hip kits. Now let's get started. So first you grab acetate sheet and you want to trim to 10 by 8 inches. Now I place a lined sheet of paper under the transparency to add the straight fabric borders. Okay, trim the excess. Now, if you want, you can go over the borders with the stitching. This will give a nice texture to the cover. I love stitch on the paper and on my project. I still had some colored stitching to make it even more beautiful. I love so much the end result. Don't feel stressed about using the sewing machine if you don't feel like it. We are having fun. Your mini album will still be great. Okay people, now let's trim the papers we need for the mini album pages. From the 4 white cardstock I trim 4 pieces of 9.5 by 7.5. Score at 4 and 3/4 inches to fold in half. Okay, now I cut another white cardstock like before. Perfect. I cut the last one, so there are 4 in total. Okay, these are the bases for the pages we are going to decorate. Trim the real life paper at 7.5 by 4.75 inches, and one piece at 7.5 by 2 inches. From due diligence paper, trim at 7.5 by 4.75 inches, and one piece at 7.5 by 2.5 inches. I'm sorry for the crazy screaming in the background, but my son Gabriele is playing football in his room with my husband. I hope they don't break anything. But let's get back to us and continue cutting the papers. So from the paper we cut this home, trim 2 pieces at 7.5 by 2.5 inches, and from having fun paper cut one piece 7.5 by 4.75 inches, and one piece 7.5 by 2 inches. Then I do a fussy cut of some tickets. From this paper, happiness is trim one piece 4.75 inches by 7.5 inches from the top flower. I also cut ballet pink and frosted mint cardstocks from April 2024 cardstock kit that I will need later to make the pocket with metal die. Okay, here I am with some embroidery threads, a needle and a felt cloth to make some stitching on this beautiful flowered paper. This technique takes time. I'm not an expert, but lately I like to try. You can try it too. You can finish calmly at another time. And now I'll show you how to make the chain stitch. So with the needle I pierce the paper a few millimeters. If you lean on a cloth it will be easier. I am picking a similar tone of pink threads. I'm using 3 strands of DMC embroidery floss and a needle, making a knot and secure with a little bit of washi tape. For create the chain stitch, I'm bringing the needle up through the hole and then going in the next hole. Repeat only this time. Now go up the next hole and loop around those 2 stitches and go back down to the same hole. That creates the chain stitch. Oops. Be careful not to pull the thread too much so as not to tear the paper. Continue to sew. Go in the next hole. Loop around. And go in the same hole. It's beautiful. If you don't like stitching and it doesn't make you feel joyful, it doesn't matter. You don't have to do it. I do it because it gives me joy and it's worth it. Okay friends, we will see the final result later. Now let's move on to the next technique. I'm now making a pocket using the April 2024 at Hertz metal die. I grabbed the frosted mint cardstock that I cut first, mark at 8 centimeters, about 3 inches, and place it on the edge of my platform. Securing it with a little bit of washi so it doesn't move. And then I put the Hertz metal die on the edge and secure with washi tape. Now I can start. Remove the washi and this is the result. Trim the parts that don't come off. I love! It's so pretty. Okay, now I make another cut on the pink ballet. And also on a light blue paper. Okay, now place over the pink hearts on the pocket. I had a few more pink and light blue hearts to decorate the pocket. Okay, people, I like so much. Okay, friends, now let's try these beautiful stamps from the April 2024 color kit and pocket life kit. Okay, I'll take one of the white cardstock that I cut before and use it to create a background with this beautiful stamp and the new colors, which are blue Hawaii, splash, pool party and blue raspberry. These colors can also be used to make beautiful watercolor backgrounds because they are water reactive and you can create a wonderful mixed media layout, for example. Have fun mixing the colors as you like. We will complete this page by adding embellishments and pictures later. Okay, friends, we are good. I hope you are having fun and are doing this project with me too. If something is not clear, leave me a comment below and I am happy to help you. Now let's glue the cuts of the patterned paper that I made before onto the white cardstock. I only place the double-sided tape in the center because then I'm going to sew them later and I don't want the glue to ruin my needle. But if you don't want to sew it, glue everything well. Trim if necessary. In my case, I just place a piece of washi to hold the pocket in place while I sew it. But if you don't do it, glue only the three sides with the thin double-sided tape. On this page I insert on the sides these tickets that I cut before from the Having Fun patterned paper. On the last page I will put these beautiful die cuts made with film strips metal dies of April 2024. And now keep calm and sewing on, but only if you want. I sew all the sides. Remember to remove the washi before the stitching. Okay, scrappy friends, it's time to decorate the pages. I place on my table every embellishments. I have some die cuts, chipboard, more dies, some beads, more and more flowers, my coffee. This is my paradise. More embellishments from Happy Kids. Let's get started. On the first page, I put this round I cut and underneath add some flowers to create a cluster. Then I'll also add this cute teeny house because now it's too thick. Here I inserted two Polaroid photos. If you want, in the Facebook group you will find the album of this project where you will grab a template that I created for you, and you can download and use on Canva to create your photos. I will also be very happy if you want to share your project with me. Maybe you will be the lucky winner for this class. In to the box below you will find all the information. Also, this page is completed, and I had some flowers and the text that I printed on the vellum paper sticker. You can also write the journaling by hand, but I prefer to print it because I don't write very well. I have a better handwriting. Feel free to decorate the pages however you like. This is just an inspiration. For example, I like flowers too much, so I always use a lot of them. On these pages, I put this collage of three photos of my cute little boy who loves to eat breakfast. So the title is perfect. I still have these beautiful frames from the March 2024 kit, and so I decided to use them. They are so cute. In these pages, I thought of some hexagonal photos to repeat the background with the stamp. I like how it turned out. This is absolutely my favorite page. I love these stitchings. It really embellishes this beautiful paper and creates an incredible texture. I insert some photos in the pocket and a few pocket life cards from the April kit. To finish the last pages, I inserted the small photos of my family into the squares of the film strips and decorated with flowers and foam cardstock alphabet. Oh gosh, I realized that I accidentally put a Y instead of an I in the word family. I then corrected. Very well. Now that we have decorated all the pages, we can bind the mini album with stitching in the center of the pages. In the Facebook group album, you will find the template that you can print and use as a guide for making holes, or you can make a hole every half inches. Okay, pinches the pages and for the stitching I used a needle and a white embroidery thread. First I stitch up and down in the one direction and then I went back. Okay, friends, that's it. The mini album is ready. I thank you very much for joining me. I invite you to also follow the other classes of the other super talented creative girls of Hip Kit Club. I hope you enjoyed the project, and remember to share it in the Facebook group if you want to win the prize. Happy Scrapbooking Day and happy Scrapfest! See you next time. I'll leave you now with the flip through of the mini album. Bye bye!